Welcome back to Physics Daily, your daily dose of physics mysteries. Today, we're about to explore a fascinating concept that'll have you seeing gravity in a whole new light. Imagine climbing a tree and suddenly slipping, your heart racing as you plummet towards the ground. Now, think of a tiny ant experiencing the same fall. Surprisingly, the outcome is vastly different, and it all comes down to physics. So, why does an ant escape unscathed while we could end up with a broken bone? Let's delve into the remarkable science behind it. First, let's talk about gravity, the invisible force that keeps us grounded. You see, gravity affects everything, from the tiniest ant to the tallest tree-climbing human. But its impact depends on one crucial factor: mass. The more massive an object is, the stronger the pull of gravity. In this case, humans have significantly more mass compared to ants. And this extra mass means a stronger gravitational pull. When we fall, it's like gravity's grip is much firmer on us than on our tiny ant friend. Now, let's consider air resistance. It's a force that opposes the motion of an object through the air. The larger your surface area, the more air resistance you'll experience. Ants have small surface areas relative to their mass, which means they're like little bullets slicing through the air. When we fall, our larger surface area creates more air resistance, slowing us down, but also causing more impact upon landing. So, what's this magical term known as terminal velocity? Well, it's the highest velocity an object reaches during free fall when the force of gravity and air resistance become equal and opposite. Humans, due to their greater mass and surface area, hit their terminal velocity much sooner than ants. As a result, we reach higher speeds before reaching that crucial equilibrium between gravity and air resistance. Now, let's dive deeper into what happens when you hit the ground. When a human falls, the higher speed and greater mass translate into a more powerful impact. This impact is what can lead to injuries, like broken bones. On the other hand, our tiny ant friend falls at a slower speed, which means it experiences a significantly milder impact when it touches the ground. But that's not all. Another fascinating aspect to consider is how an ant perceives the air around it during the fall. From the ant's perspective, the air seems incredibly dense and viscous, much like water. This dense atmosphere provides the ant with a cushion of protection. Think of it as if you were falling through water in a pool. The water slows you down and cushions your impact. In the same way, the air beneath the falling ant becomes a large cushion, mitigating the force of the fall. The key takeaway here is that physics isn't just about the fundamental laws, it's also about scaling. When you scale down the size of an object, like an ant, the world around it changes in ways that can defy our expectations. For example, an ant can lift objects that are much heavier than itself, because its strength is proportional to its cross-sectional area, while its weight is proportional to its volume. As the size decreases, the area-to-volume ratio increases, giving the ant more relative strength. Similarly, an ant can survive a fall from any height, because its terminal velocity is so low that it doesn't cause any damage. On the other hand, an ant would have a hard time breathing in air that is too humid, because the water droplets would stick to its spiracles and block the gas exchange. These are some of the challenges and opportunities that arise when we scale down the world. For ants, the air acts like a protective medium, making their falls seem gentle, while for us, it's a much harsher experience due to our size and mass. Nature constantly amazes us with its ingenious solutions. Ants have evolved over millions of years to adapt to their environment, including how they handle falls. So, the next time you see an ant scurrying around, remember that it's not just small in size but also uniquely equipped to deal with the challenges of its world. And there you have it, the incredible physics behind why an ant can survive a fall from great heights, while for us, it could be a painful experience. It all comes down to a combination of factors: gravity, air resistance, terminal velocity, and the ant's perspective of the world. So, as you go about your day, keep in mind that even the simplest acts in the natural world are governed by the laws of physics. Whether you're climbing a tree or watching an ant go about its business, the universe never fails to amaze us with its intricate workings. Thanks for joining us on Falling Incident today. If you enjoyed this exploration into the physics of falling, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-boggling episodes. And as always, keep your curiosity alive and your feet firmly on the ground, unlike our ant friends who seem to defy gravity every day.